So I got pulled over by a policeman the other day, and he told me that he's going to have to write me a ticket for driving alone in the carpool lane. I said, "You're going to look rather stupid when you look in my boot." That's right, welcome back to the Bit of Truth for a Monday. Let's just hope those boys in blue don't ruin your week. Now, speaking about a bunch of constables, the woke police have now been told to stop using the word policeman as they may be breaking the law. Well, what do you want to call them? Morons? Yes, new guidance in a 12-page guide by Staffordshire Police have warned staff that using words such as policeman may be illegal. Now, not only this, they found time in their busy day from assaulting members of the public and also letting people disrespect our country, to also banning man up and grow a pair. But that's not all. Gender neutral language must be used. Whatever that means. Oh, it means that you shouldn't use the words husband, wife, or he or she. What about he, she? Anyway, we've got more. Cleaning lady should now be replaced with cleaner. Spokesman should now be replaced with spokesperson. But wait, there's more. Don't you dare use terms like diabetic person, handicapped, half-caste, mixed race, BAME, areas with high poverty rates, and communities with access to fewer opportunities. Well, policemen, I think that you lot should man up, grow a fucking pair, and do some damn police work.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Anyway, speaking of them assaulting members of the public, let's take a look at our latest trophy of trauma. A policeman has been found guilty of smacking a frightened witness after a 100-mile-an-hour police chase. Yes, well done, former PC jackass. Sorry, Jack Lee, Jack Brownlee. Who fucking cares? Credit to the force. Anyway, this loser smacked a man with a baton as he lay face down on the floor. Not only that, he was convicted of driving recklessly during a terrifying high-speed chase back in April 2021. He wasn't pursuit trained, but he thought he'd become Michael Schumacher for the night as he raced the car at over 100 miles an hour. Anyway, the criminal eventually abandoned the car in a cul-de-sac and legged it. Now I'm guessing that probably his ego was popped that the man got away, so he took out his frustration on the passenger instead. He denied both charges, was fined £3,000, banned from the roads for just 1 year, and ordered to pay £600 in compensation to the victim. So, no jail time?
Of course not, don't be ridiculous.
Now, speaking of speeding, what's on today's agenda for rapidly trying to screw every single motorist in the UK? Oh yes, new speed cameras pose a risk to everyone's privacy with intrusive 4D technology. Hello big brother, I'm watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me, watching us, or whatever. Yes, 2/3 of British drivers are actually unaware of how these new AI speed cameras can scan inside your vehicle without you even knowing. Not only will they be able to tell if you're going just 1 mile an hour over the limit, they'll also be able to see if you're touching your phone, your sandwich, or your man sausage, albeit you haven't cut it off yet. They'll also be able to see if you got your seatbelt on and probably what you had for lunch. Spy machines, or Big Brother cash machines, whatever you want to call them, they can monitor 6 lanes of traffic at one time, and they're actually not there to monitor safety. They're actually there just to generate more income for our government to piss up the wall. We've got Dover discoverers fleeing terror from Albania to look after, don't forget. How long will it be before they add facial recognition to this? So then if you piss off the government in any way, shape or form, such as calling them a bunch of cunts, they know who you are, where you are, so they can send the police to come and assault you.
Nailed it!
Now, there's not many times on this show that I say,
Get what you fucking deserve!
well, actually, that's a lie. I should work for the government. Anyway, this isn't a joke. What'd you get when an eco-activist pokes a bear with a stick? Well, let's have a look. Yes, an eco-activist was mauled by a bear after disturbing his den, trying to prove that it was forced out by loggers. Wow. A German eco-protester thought that he knew everything when he was convinced that a borough in Poland was made abandoned because of logging, and it severely backfired when he unwittingly disturbed a hibernating bear. On trying to flee, he tripped and then was brutally savaged by the bear, having to be airlifted to hospital, being in now a serious but stable condition. Well, we have a great saying here.
The more you fuck around,
the more you're going to find out.
In more idiots putting people's lives at risk, we have a mother here who was caught breastfeeding, sorry NHS, chest feeding, her baby on a ride at Disney World. Now, before I get to this, let's address feeding babies. Just because you can, doesn't mean you should. And by that, I mean, why do we now live in a culture where it is acceptable just to whip out a nip and feed wherever? Be it on a bus, a train, the Houses of Parliament, feed whenever you want. Well, apart from on a ride. But do it with some dignity, for Christ's sake. There are so many privacy conceptions these days. Yet a lot of you women think because you can, you can. Nobody wants to see it. Have some respect for yourself. Anyway, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? Did your mother not chest feed you as a child? Couldn't you wait just 5 minutes or just not go on the ride? Also, well done for ruining everyone else's photo that they probably queued up for 5 hours to get on the ride. But judging by your actions, you are just so self-soothing you probably just don't give a shit about anyone else, including your own baby.
You're right, I know.
Now, speaking of idiots, Fishy Rishi's back. Yes, apparently the Sunak has made a secret pact with EU leaders in order to rip up rules so that migrants can be sent to Rwanda. Bullshit. Oh, sorry. I'd get that cough sorted if I could get a GP appointment. Anyway, here's some more smoke and mirrors as we head towards elections. Let's just throw as much shit at the wall and see if anything sticks. Hopefully the public will believe us. Yes, apparently Fishy Rishi is now trying to join forces with Italy, Austria and Spain in order to rewrite European human rights. I'm not even sure at this point this man can recite the alphabet, let alone rewrite something that the Supreme Court will probably just decline. Anyway, apparently he says people are sick of this merry-go-round. He wants it to end and his patience is wearing thin. Yes, we are sick of your constant talking without doing anything. Our patience is wearing thin. Can you just get it done? Can you get anything done?
Nope.
I mean, even your own don't believe you. Here's another article on the same day saying that the Rwanda flights may not take off at all next year, despite the PM hoping for spring. You see, hogwash, smoke and mirrors, bullshit. More of just kicking the can down the road, keep saying what we want to hear without actually getting anything ever done. I would say I'm starting to lose faith in this government, but that happened a very, very long time ago. And I don't see any other parties to turn to either. They all promise us with things that we want to hear, then follow through with not doing anything they said. If you or I spoke as much crap as what these do in our own jobs, we'd get our P45 straight through the post. I don't see how it's not the same with these MPs. Morons of politics.
It's all bullshit.
Anyway, speaking of hogwash, the new COVID variant rips through the UK as millions still need their booster. Oh yes, booster me. Ah yes, still peddling this nonsense I see. The only booster is the money going back through the government and into your friends' pockets. Yes, it's thought that fewer than a third of people eligible for the booster prick this year will actually take up the offer, despite the new mutation of terror being the worst one yet. 27.5 million people are eligible, but data shows that fewer than 11 million people have taken up the offer, despite them rolling it out 3 weeks early in order to stop this highly contagious nothing. What's next? Gonna offer a free donut or a love to shop voucher? You watch, they will start offering some money back guarantee or some cash back or something else just to keep this scam going. Guaranteed.
Oh, you're probably right, as usual.
In more on the no health service, there is now anger as the woke NHS are offering a £100,000 contract for an anti-racism consultancy service. Surely, the NHS, which is broken beyond repair, on its knees and filled with diversity officers, art directors, and a bunch of other bullshit positions, needs no other training than other than how to turn up on time. Nope, now they need another £100,000 to spend of our hard-earned tax money to spend on some more anti-nothing training. Yes, they want a solution that includes topics such as racial equity, social justice, civility, cultural intelligence, and active bystander, and inclusion. Sorry. Well, how about us as the taxpayer? You know, our money. We just want to be able to call and get through to a doctor, for them to turn up on time, to stop holding us ransom over how much they get paid, fix people up, and shut up. More money wasted, nobody seems to care, and more people getting very, very rich from our money. What a surprise.
Nobody gives a shit.
In more scams against money, apparently more homeowners are falling behind on their monthly mortgage payments as the monthly bills soar, warns Nationwide. Yes, thank you Nationwide for warning us that we can't pay our bills, yet at the same time boasting about growing your profits to £989 million. The Nationwide exec, Debbie Crosby, says arrears will continue to rise, but, here we go. It wasn't as severe as we thought this time last year. Well, give yourself a pat on the back, Debbie. Well done for your grossly overachieved profits by putting people out of their houses because they can't afford to keep up with your raising cost. I mean, what's next? You're going to auction off repossessed houses to the government so they can house more Dover discoverers? How about actually trying to help people by making just a little bit less so that people can actually keep a roof over their heads? But no, you wouldn't do that, would you? You need to buy your 18th holiday home in the Bahamas just to match your new yacht.
Correctamundo.
Now, if it's not the banks trying to steal your money, pubs are back at it to scam you as well. Yes, pubs slap punters with £1 for every half an hour they want to sit outside with the outdoor heaters. Brilliant! So now not only will I not get any change from buying a pint from a tenner, I'm actually going to be owing you more money just to sit outside and stay warm. Yes, now you'll need to buy tokens to feed the meter on those crappy outdoor heaters that barely work, aren't very warm, blind you and now rob you of any money that you probably haven't got left. Stay at home, well, if you can afford one. Do nothing and be happy.
I'm picking up your sarcasm.
Well, I should hope so, because I'm laying it on pretty thick.
Right, so what have we learned today? Can't say the word policeman anymore, or any other word in the dictionary. Big Brother is still watching you. Chest feed wherever you want, whenever you want. The convicts are back and people don't care anymore. And the whole country is going to shit. Signing out.